God, it's another balloon.
Welcome to Taskmaster, and I'm Adam from FWCI. We are finally checking out the Aussie version of Taskmaster, and you'll notice that I'm using the not the Queen's English, but the Aussie version of English when I enunciate. None of this Greg Davies Taskmaster bullshit on this one. I just finished reacting to the Champion of Champions from the UK version, and I've been watching all the seasons so far. I started at 1, we're up to season 5. Champion of Champions rolled around, and I thought this is the perfect opportunity to pivot slightly and finally check out the Aussie version, because I'm really curious to see what this is going to be like, because I love the format of the show so much, and I don't really know anybody that's on this other than the Taskmaster himself, Tom Gleeson. I'm a big fan of his. He's perfect for this role, to be completely honest. And Julia Morris, I think she's on this season as well. My mum watched a bit of this and she's like, I don't like that Julia Morris. She's so sexual and smutty. So I'm expecting big things from Julia Morris. I remember her from the TV show Full Frontal, which is not what it sounds like. She was like a sketch show. She was hilarious in that, and I've always been a fan of hers. So keen to see what she's got to bring to this one. If you want early access to this series, go to patreon.com/FWCI. That's where you can get it for $5 dues. Finally, I'm speaking to my people. $5 dues, you know what that means. It's like Tree Fitter US. And when I get to the end of this series, I will go back to the UK series and resume with season 6. And each episode, I'm going to introduce some of my overseas viewers to a delicious Australian snack. This one, we're doing the classic. It's the Tim Tam. Got myself a nice hot cup of tea here as well. So people in America, you don't understand what Tim Tams are all about. These things are amazing. It's a chocolate biscuit with a chocolate filling coated in chocolate. What more could you want? There will be no Tim Tam slams. Last time I did that on camera, I got it all over myself and we're not having a repeat. Taskmaster Australia, Season 1, Episode 1. Let's go.
The first season of Taskmaster Australia. I'm Tom.
Australia. Listen to him.
For now, I am no longer just Tom Gleeson. I am the Taskmaster.
Yes. Taskmaster Gleeson. Tell us what's going on.
As they compete to take home the most valuable prize.
Oh, he's got his own head sculpt. Yeah.
Our Season 1 cast are Danielle Walker, Jimmy Reese.
I don't know who she is. Don't know who he is. Do know she. Don't know him.
And Nina Oyama.
And I do not know Nina Oyama.
On a significantly smaller and appropriate chair is a man whose value will become more apparent, hopefully, as the show goes on. It's my assistant, Tom Cashman. G'day.
Right, so Cashman is the little Alex Horn. Little Tommy Cashman.
Promise I didn't do anything weird with your eyes or ears. Or legs. The hands, well...
Is this canned laughter? Is this in front of an actual studio audience? It doesn't sound like it is.
Tonight our contestants have been asked to bring in what they consider to be the most beautiful thing.
Alright, I'm not going to participate in the prize tasks for the Aussie one. We'll save that for the UK version. I don't want to use up any ideas.
I've added a corset back and I've covered it in bedazzles. I don't...
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, this is fantastic. My preference was for Kitty Flanagan to be the Taskmaster, but Tom is absolutely an easy pick.
Oh my God. Kitty would have been
a great Taskmaster, but this is Australian television, and I'm a white man, so I get to host.
Hey, Kitty's got her own show called Fisk, and it's fucking amazing.
The one comment was me just saying, beautiful.
The Taskmaster in his dorm room at school coffee mug.
Why have we got young Gleeson on a mug?
I really like it, because now I know what colour Tom's hair was.
Yes!
Hey, hey. Bold jokes are off limits, lady.
I brought in the sunset. No, sorry, sunrise. Well, both. I brought in both, but because I couldn't bring in either.
The fuck are you talking about?
So we don't miss it. You get an alarm clock.
But we've got one of those in our phone. You brought in something that we already have.
You suck, buddy.
Such a motif for like elegance and beauty and like class, and then like a cigarette is the opposite of that, and it kills you. So
Yeah, like so the sunset not too bad anymore, right?
It's reminded me of my traumatic past, so that's a 3. To be fair, Kitty Flanagan would have been a better Taskmaster, so Jimmy's on 4, and Danielle's going to look so great at the Logies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'd agree with that. That dress was a fucking train wreck. Good work, Danielle.
The flag's up.
Ah. Oh, message received.
Why is this dude dressed like a bloody Ghostbuster with an anti-Taskmaster thing on his side shoulder thing?
Remove the balloon from inside the caravan.
you may not touch or step into the caravan.
Where is it?
Now.
Alright, interesting task.
You just got to get it out.
I feel like I need a gun.
All right, I just...
Whoa, Julia, relax. This guy's gonna pass out if he does this any further. He's getting progress though.
I'm not touching. Okay, Tom, still not touching, I don't think.
You're done, Julia.
It's going to bounce off the... Come this way.
Is somebody just gonna ask not Alex Horn to help him out?
Bounce. Why are you giving the thumbs up, man? You popped it, bro.
You know, I was just happy to be away from home.
Popping the balloon was disappointing, but it did just say you had to get the balloon out, didn't it?
There was nothing in the rules that said you couldn't pop the balloon.
Alright, I take back my thumbs up comment.
The crowd went, oh, and I thought, I just go with the crowd. I'm an entertainer.
JIC.
JRC?
JIC, just in case.
Oh, I thought you had an idea of what Jesus' middle name was.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's my middle name, which is Isabel. Jesus Isabel Christ.
God, this Danielle chick has figured it out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nope.
Oh, done.
I talk in a way that makes people think I'm dumb, but then that really proves that...
Alright, so she's here to prove a point. Alright, I like the Aussie version of this little thing here, sitting there in that Mitsubishi four-wheel drive.
Nina Oyama is currently in the lead.
Who's left?
Alright. Who's next?
I can't step into the caravan. Didn't say I can't go into the caravan.
He didn't step. He didn't step.
Did you touch the caravan?
Oh, shit. I did touch the caravan.
My favourite part of it was the eye contact you maintained with me as you proudly slid.
It's very early on in the series, but I feel like we need to establish that rules are rules.
I mean, if you're going to be a stickler for rules,
Oh, no.
I feel like there's some more footage that maybe you should see.
Ah, what do you got for us?
You may not touch it.
Is that open?
Because it's not stepping in, is it?
Is it touching?
Does it open? Does it open? Oh, it's open.
I was wondering how this guy got that window open. Fuck the rules, apparently. That's how we roll.
Series with a mass disqualification.
Julia, Jimmy and Luke have been disqualified. Danielle is on 4 points, and the winner of this task is Nina Oyama with 5 points.
Well done, Nina.
Okay, create a minute-long montage
Go on.
of your life.
The best looking life wins.
Alright. A creative task. I'm always up for these ones.
We said, you're going to call your daughter Danielle. Also, she will be known the world over. We recorded it onto VCR, but it was recorded second after a report on 60 Minutes about a man getting killed, and I didn't know how to use fast forward, so I'd have to watch that first. We shake hands with the opposite hand in Scouts. Okay. I woke up on my 410th birthday and saw the light.
410?
Now I'm in heaven.
So we got the whole life and the afterlife as well.
Feral pigs are a real scourge on this country. They need to be eradicated. They're destroying Australia's flora and fauna. Grandad, shoot! Grandad! Me and my granddad love drinking together.
Is that one of the rankings? Scum?
Yeah, scum.
Really? Do you get a scum badge?
You don't even get a uniform.
Are you sure this was Scouts?
Well, Mum took me somewhere on a Wednesday night.
Estimated that Queensland had up to 2.3 million feral pigs.
It's true.
He looks handsome.
Me?
Oh, we had a baby. What, me? You may kiss the bride. Hi. Oh, you won't be needing that.
My life is crazy.
You're on Taskmaster, Jimmy. Oh, what do I do? Oh, thanks, Tom.
Film a montage.
Your time starts now.
Not bad, not bad.
I feel, Jimmy, that was like one of your TikTok videos, except a bit more brief. And also the camera work was less shit.
Yeah, come on, Tom. Get stuck into these fuckers. I think they could have picked a better Alex Horne. There's some really good, like, awkward Australian comedians. I don't know how, like, switched on he has to be throughout, but... I don't know. Give me Carl Barron in the Alex Horne role. Can you imagine that? Fucking hell.
He used to wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me questions, you know, just out of the blue. 3 o'clock in the morning. Carl, what? Do you find me attractive? I said, I can't even see you.
Kitty Flanagan and Carl Barron, oh my God.
I think I have a disease called reverse body dysmorphia where I just think I look really hot all the time.
I mean, this is probably a better representation. I don't know about the singing, but oh my God, look how thin she is there. She was always a little bit bigger back in the 90s.
Was that a montage? I feel like it was more of a slideshow.
Oh. Wait, is she going to become an astronaut in this alternate reality?
Made me want to go to space, right?
Alright, Luke, what have you got?
I'll name him Luke, after Luke Skywalker.
Cool.
I'm the King of Tasmania, and I hereby knight you
I'm
for
a teenager as well, I'm the youngest knight.
I remember the first time I met the King of Tasmania.
You've cured cancer.
Great.
Who does he think he is? Idris Elba?
Big Driss. Who died winning the sex grand final.
Luke McGregor. I'm starting to see why you're on this show.
What happened in the sex grand final?
Well, I died, but...
I feel like it was a slideshow, and that was a disappointment.
Fair enough, bud.
So you're at the bottom. You don't need points because you're going to get like sponsored content or some shit on Instagram. I don't understand. And then Danielle.
He's a social media guy. I have no idea who most of these people are.
Luke McGregor's factual life. That was very entertaining. I'm giving him 5 points.
You know what? Well earned. I'd agree with that. I mean, he didn't go to space, but it's pretty good. At least it was true. Unlike that liar Nina Oyamo. Oyamo? I'll get it. I'll get it in a few episodes.
And I can't wait to read all the comments comparing it to the original. Tom Cashman, my trusted...
Let me know down in the comments. We will do a comparison at the end as well.
Fill the glass with orange juice.
You may only touch oranges with the items on the bench.
I think I've seen a task, or task, shall we say, very similar to this.
Made the floor slippery, Tom. Can you just remind me that when I do that next time?
How much is full? It just needs to be at least 50% because that can be a glass half full.
What was the wording of the task? Did it say anything about... You just chuck a bunch of oranges in the glass?
Be careful of the slipperiness.
Thank you.
And don't be too aggressive with the weight.
The keeper's not working.
Damn, I really squeezed the shit out of this one. That guy's never gonna walk again.
Look at that. Is that it?
The social media dude, I kind of dig his style. He is pretty, he's pretty enthusiastic. I like enthusiasm in my Taskmaster.
Nina's glass was 49.4% full.
49. Pretty close.
I have worn them before, and no, there was a lot of airflow through a croc, even though it makes your feet sweat profusely.
That croc was a used croc. I had a drink of Jimmy's, I had a drink of Luke's.
So let's just back up again, and can you explain to us again, Jimmy, just how sweaty a croc can get after you wear them
It can
around?
get really sweaty.
In detail.
This sounds like a great plot for a movie where wearing sweaty crocs are banned in a town called Footjuice.
She saved that. I don't know where the hell she was going then.
Jimmy took 7 minutes and 41 seconds.
See, Jimmy, he's just crazy. He's got so much energy. Oh, you can't... You gotta use the stuff on the table. What are you doing?
To the top, that's the thing.
All the information you need is in the task.
She's clearly just done this before and is like, oh man, I can do this so quick.
On the bench, fastest wins. Your time starts now.
Fill the with orange
Juice.
with touch. Okay, far out. That one's too tough.
Still doesn't get it.
How do you think you went?
I'm actually pretty proud of that one. Hopefully that's...
What did you think all the objects on the table were for?
I went home and was like, well, that one's gonna be good.
Wow. And then the crushing reality.
It doesn't say I have to use those oranges to fill the orange juice.
Tom!
She's not even going to use the oranges? But that's not on the table.
It's what I look like when I'm dead. Not today, Tom.
Not today, Tom.
Luke with 3, Jimmy with 4, and the winner of this task is Julia with 5 points.
Wow. I don't know if I agree with that. That wasn't on the table. I said you could only use stuff on the table to help you fill it. I don't know. I smell bullshit, Gleeson. Explain yourself.
All right.
Danielle's still in the lead, though. Good for you.
Throw, a throw, boot, a boot, bowl, a bowl, flick, a flick, or propel, a propeller. The closest to the edge of the stage. Once you have selected your item, you must throw, boot, bowl, flick, or propel.
Okay, alright, just a bunch of random items.
Oh, no.
Oh! No.
The bowl is the furthest from the edge of the stage. Luke McGregor.
That was kind of crushing as well. What the fuck happened there? Oh, she was trying to boot a boot, of course. Julia Morris with the win. I feel like Danielle's still got the victory for the episode.
Tonight's winner of the first ever episode of Taskmaster Australia is Danielle with 17 points.
Well done, Danielle. Good work on raising awareness for those feral pigs in Queensland as well. Okay, that definitely had the Taskmaster vibe. They did a good job with it, but I can definitely see where this lacks in comparison to the UK. So I'm going to start off with some criticisms, and then I'm going to talk about some things that I like, and I'm going to share one of my favourite characters that Tom Gleeson used to play back in the day that I always loved when I was a kid. Well, I was a bit older than a kid, but stay tuned for that. But firstly, it sounded like it was canned laughter. I don't know if there's no studio audience, or if that's just something for the pilot and that's it, or if that's going to improve or get better. But they used like canned laughter in one of the montages, and it sounded exactly like the crowd. But it wasn't. It was a very, very weird kind of audio kind of thing. I think what the UK one has going for it is the network of comedians over there and all the shows and everything that they do, there's very much a big group that they all kind of know each other, they're all successful, they all know each other's work, and I think that helps the dynamic of the show. I don't think any of the comedians from this series of Taskmaster have met each other before, maybe here or there, a couple of them, but I definitely don't think it's 5 people that are all kind of comfortable around each other, and I sensed a little bit of awkwardness, but I'm hoping that that will improve as the season goes on. Tom Gleeson's great as the Taskmaster. Kitty Flanagan would definitely be better though, 100%. By the way, if you're overseas, go check on like Netflix or something for a TV show called Fisk, F-I-S-K, Fisk, like not Kingpin from Marvel, but little lawyer lady from Melbourne, played by Kitty Flanagan. Amazing show. It's quality. I think the sidekick, I'm not sure of the guy's name that's on here, but we've got a lot of really good awkward comedians in Australia. Like, I would love to see, like, hell, I would love to see Tim Minchin as the sidekick, even though he definitely is not a boring looking guy. That was another thing I noticed. It seems like they're trying to make the sidekick as much like Alex Horn as possible. It's like he's almost doing an imitation of him, and it's not good. They need to find their own voice, I think. But I'm pleasantly surprised with the social media guy. Julia Morris is Julia Morris. She's great. Oh, the chick on the end, Nina, she was really funny throughout this as well. I think I'm going to enjoy her. Danielle, so far I'm kind of enjoying the cast. Like, they've picked good people to go on here. It's just a shame that they're not a bit more, you know, tight-knit and maybe a bit more comfortable busting each other's balls. Even Tom Gleeson, he seemed to be a little bit trepidatious in terms of just getting stuck into the contestants, which Tom Gleeson's a great roaster, so I'd love to see more of that.
I guess that's what I'd look like if things didn't work out for me. You've left your partner behind with your 3-month-old baby to help run overseas tournaments. Is this because you're passionate or just an arsehole?
I did that twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer's arsehole. Do you always watch the cricket with your mates?
But speaking of the man, he had this sketch on an old sketch show called Skit House, called Australian Fast Bowler. And what this basically is, back in the 80s, cricket was huge in Australia, and cricketers were like, in America, you've got the baseball players in the 80s that were like kind of like overweight and just like real manly dudes kind of thing, like a lot of moustaches, a lot of mullets, you know, a lot of beer, that kind of stuff. And cricket was very much the same, and there was this kind of stereotype of the fast bowler. Like in cricket, if you don't know, there's a bowl you can do that's like crazy fast, and specific people can do it really well. And they created a character called the Australian Fast Bowler. He's basically a superhero / cricket player. I'm going to have a look at the sketch right now. So if you've never seen this, I hope you enjoy it.
Can someone help us?
Yeah.
How you going?
Come on, let's go. Save the woman. She's out. Well done.
Thanks, Australian fast bowler.
On your way. Back to the pavilion.
Back to the pavilion. Behold your Taskmaster. So the plan moving forward, I gotta say, I was a little bit underwhelmed with this, but it is the first episode, and you know, I gotta be a little bit patient for some teething and stuff like that. But if this doesn't sort of pick up in the next, like, say 2 episodes by like episode 3, then I'll probably start doing 2 a week, where I'll do Australia and I'll do UK in the same week. Hopefully by then my schedule is cleared a little bit and I'll have a bit more capacity to stick to something like that. But I'm sure it's going to get better, but I hope the views do good. I hope everybody who's enjoyed my UK Taskmaster reactions checks this one out as well. And even if you haven't seen it, I'll try and impart some of my Aussie knowledge on you as we go through this season. If you're sitting there wondering, I don't know, you got a rough 10 episodes ahead of you, don't worry, we may end up getting back to the UK one sooner rather than later. Keen to hear what you have to say down in the comments. If you do want early access, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, see you in the next video. Peace.